and we are recording. So that's a interesting thing for the countdown, so we can do rounds in combat, out of combat. Um, you'll just have to remember what's going on. And Bauer, you were not here the last couple of times. When combat starts, when you go to drag your character, like you'll see that line, like I don't know if you guys can see me dragging Old Man Nicholas or not. Probably not, since I'm the game master. But if you drag your token in combat, the first number, there's two numbers, one's in brackets and one's not in brackets. The first number is how far you're going currently, and what is in brackets is how much total movement you've gone in that round. So you can remember as combat's going how far you've already moved, so you know if you have any space left over or not.
Okay.
That's something that's been there always, and I just was like, why are there two numbers there? I don't understand. And then when again, I actually read the modules, because usually what happens is I see something like this module does this cool thing, and I'm like, okay, let's add it. And then I add it, and then later on find out that it can do multiple cool things. So that's handy there. Um, the other thing, Bauer, that you weren't here for, it's up to you whether you want to use it or not. If up at the upper right hand corner there are tabs, and if you go to one that says Compendium Pack, right next to Settings,
Okay.
if you click that and go down to macros, there's like a macro section, and under that is a Palladium section. You click where it says Palladium, you can see four macros, sorry: initiative, melee attack, ranged, and ranged no ammo, or ranged ammo and ranged no ammo.
Yes.
Those are ways that you can drag those onto your little hotkey bar at the bottom that have
Okay.
like a 1, 2, 3. The initiative, if you have your character selected, or if you have multiple characters going on, so you get a familiar, or I don't know, something that you're controlling, you can select all of your things, and or just one, or just Decimus, and you can click initiative there, and it will roll your initiative without you having to hunt it down in the character sheet. Even though it doesn't move, we play multiple games, so it's always difficult to find. Where does this character keep it? What the melee attacks and ranged, or the melee attack and the range no ammo, you can use the range no ammo for spells. You can
Mm-hmm.
set that. You'll have to edit it once you drag and drop it to the um, taskbar thing. The whatever you want to call that, I don't know. The hotkeys, I guess. If you edit it and you change it and make it specific to your attack type, then when you can use that to attack somebody. Basically, you can click on your token. Yeah. If you have multiple characters, you could have each one have its own attack thing. Or if they have the same exact attack, like if you have two people that use long swords,
Yeah.
they can do it. But then there is a little target, so you would choose your target also, and then in chat we'll say like Decimus attacks, or shoots a lightning bolt at, and then whatever your target is, and it will tell you, it'll do the roll for you, and then in the chat you can it'll have the damage formulas, and you can click those damage formulas, and it will automatically roll damage from the chat.
Okay.
So the ranged one, you need ammo, and that will automatically count down ammo if you have like a bow or a crossbow or a sling, and you have ammo to count, or throwing daggers or whatever. So those all are what those macros can be used for. The initiative's straightforward. The other ones you have to tweak for each type, but that's up to you. You don't have to. It's just some neat things that I saw that were being made for GRPGA, and I snagged them.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to use the item, the ammunition counter, since my other characters use ammunition and Cassius didn't. So yeah.
So Jason's here. So
Cool.
welcome.
I am here.
Hey, Jason.
We're just going over things. The only one that directly applies to you that you may or may not know. I probably told you about it, but not showed you. So go ahead and select your character. Right click on your token.
Okay.
Now, where the status effects, that's where you find the circle to add your spell.
Yeah.
So click on that, find the circle to add your spell, left click and give it a number. Now press Control and hold Control, and then click it again, and you should get a
simple countdown.
Yeah, do
countdown round
for the round, and then the light blue cyan will turn yellow. When you do that, if you're in combat at the end of every round, it will automatically count down for you.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to remember to count down your spells in combat. If you have spells that are, rounds or minutes, X many minutes, X many rounds.
Yep.
So
cool.
It will automatically do that. Out of rounds, we'll just deal with it like normal, but in combat, that's something that is extremely handy.
Yes, it is.
I think that is it. To get certain things to work, like that, the end turn button, I had to get rid of that token, like up to bat and whoever's going next. I had to get rid of that. Otherwise, everything else, I believe, hopefully is working. And what are you guys doing? Decimus is feeling a little bit better and makes it to the group. You do see this huge wolf body next to you there, Decimus. And you see a new person in the party as well. Looks like a big rock humanoid.
Was this in the room I was in
It was
before?
around a challenging battle, wasn't it?
No, I moved you. You're with the group now.
Well, I know I'm with the group now, but you said there's a big rock thing.
Like a humanoid, looks very muscular, rockish here.
You
Okay.
did not meet him in the room with us before until he showed up right before this fight.
Very well.
You do notice next to you, Cassius is laying on the ground, not moving. Gon's door looks a little bloody. Sir Emery looks very hurt.
Yep.
Which is somewhat normal, but you look and you can't understand how Old Man Nicholas is still standing.
He doesn't either. He's wobbling. He's leaning on ship.
Like he has his shepherd's staff in one hand, leaning up against it and with his other hand on Shep trying to balance
Somebody-
himself.
Somebody drag Cassius near me. Where is he at?
I'll pick up Cassius and carry him over.
I will.
Oops, too far.
I think you moved him and I moved him at the same time.
Probably.
He like went double
I will.
movement.
Yeah.
I swear I didn't throw him that far.
Heal him. So my healing base. I always forget what page that's on.
I'll place a hand on Old Man Nicholas's shoulder and make sure he doesn't keel over.
Healing base 3.
Give him a little extra support.
Thanks.
Let's see. Oh, healing base. I know it's somewhere on here. It's on the.
Should be
Oh,
in the-
healing base. Cassius.
Yep, I see it.
It was. I look at
Oh,
I look at Decimus as like this was a rough one.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, you healed him and you felt a lot of, healing energy go into him and he's still unconscious.
But is he unconscious, or do I test that? Do I need to make a medical check?
Oh, you can know that he's his
breathing.
breathing is a little bit better than what it was, but he's still not. You see that you've healed his cuts and bruises and
wounds
stuff
closed.
like that, but he's still in pretty bad shape.
Well, every other minute, I will continue until I pretty sure he seems safe.
Okay. So in a couple of minutes, is anybody else specifically doing anything?
I'm moving into here and just sort of looking around.
Okay. You do notice a change. It used to be all the chandeliers on the ceiling were giving off a cold blue glow and are light, and now they look like normal candles. Basically, they're chandeliers made out of hundreds of candles, and
I will
that's
ask
what
what
they.
went on here.
What went on? I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit.
I said I will ask what went on here. Give me a rundown of what's going on.
We faced the Winter King. We entered the room poorly, and were kind of caught in, well, for lack of a better term, a murder way. A lot of the fighting happened inside those double doors. But apparently he had some ability to fly through us and pretty much yank the essence of our life from our bodies. He did something that made Shep have a seizure before the fight even started.
Rather unpleasant, I assure you.
I'll take your word for it.
There is that globe of daylight. That's what the weird little plasma-y effect
Oh yeah.
that
But
is centered on the Winter King's corpse there.
the fight just ended, so we haven't had a chance to search anything or whatever.
Where is the healing base located at?
It should be on the combat page
The
under
combat? Okay.
values to share.
Oh, okay, I got it. Oh, there it is.
But yeah, we need to search and see if we can find something that will help us get home. But I'm gonna sit to the side and bind some of my wounds, though. So
You can go ahead and I guess I can go ahead and if you're healing Cassius again.
yes. So it was a 3 base. You know what's sad is I had my healing touch base right in front of me, and then I looked away, and it went away.
So Cassius, you can make a versus saving throw versus coma and death.
Oh. All right. Now
You can use the mystic one.
Okay. Now I need to find where that is again. Okay.
Should be in your defenses
defenses.
on the I believe on the combat page.
Oh, D100 defenses versus coma death mystically healed. Okay. Succeeded. Not a great margin of success, but a margin of success.
I want to say you need 3 out of 5, something like that. As many times as people get knocked out, I should know this, right? Two successes out of 3. Okay.
Okay. So that's one success. Okay. How long before I make another roll?
It would be in the next minute.
Okay. All right.
So I think everybody's just kind of like Odile is probably still gathering arrows shot.
I'm going to cast a spell
Okay.
on myself.
Okay.
It's heal self.
Okay. So yeah, add your heal base to your level, and that's how many hit points. You can add those
Hit point
yourself.
shock points.
Yeah, anything that goes over will go back to shock points.
Shock points. Okay.
So they're not wasted. Okay, so go ahead and make a second roll. Ooh.
And after that roll, I will heal him one more time.
Okay.
It'd be not this minute. But
Right, the next minute. Colmaine, basically in that room, it's just a huge chamber. I mean, it's going to take a while because it was ice cold. Like I had mentioned earlier, this is a frozen ice. It looks like it at one time was like a pool of water that this bridge goes across, but it's frozen. So I mean, it's going to take a while, but the chandeliers are not emitting the coldness. You think over time it'll things will melt. There are the 4 massive chandeliers that look like they each have hundreds of like the wax doesn't seem to be melting, but they're lit like actual fire.
everybody who has Fleetfoot, it is gone.
Okay, so everybody who has their Fleetfoot effect toggled green, go ahead and click that and toggle that off. And then go ahead and try to do the next saving throw. There you go.
Legendary success. Woohoo.
Unfortunately, you do roll the D100 to figure out what bad thing happens from being so close to death.
Okay.
56, major joint stiffness.
Oh.
-2 to PP.
Oh no.
So you would subtract 2. Go ahead and in the note box
Yep.
put
Already recording it.
okay that is there, and then I think that might get you to lose your bonus.
It drops me to an 18 on PP.
Oh, okay, you still get a bonus, so you just need to alter the bonus then.
Alright, so that is on all items.
So after healing him a few times, I didn't hear anybody say anything. I will search the Winter King's body laying right next to me.
Okay.
I want
Alright.
to find a way out of
It
here.
actually, I believe, and if
Oh,
I'm
what?
wrong, then I might need to retcon, but I'm not gonna watch. I'm not gonna stop the game to watch. But I believe he like crumbled, like shattered. At least
there's-
his scepter and his the crown he was wearing shattered.
Okay.
Okay.
So he looks
Alright.
like a pile of rocks.
All right.
Okay.
I was mostly looking for the icicle thing.
Yeah, the ice scepter, ice wand. I think it was a scepter.
Okay.
And I need to add some another thing of hit points to Cassie.
Okay. Yeah, my bonus went from +3 to +2. Yeah.
Sir Emery, if you come over here, I can heal you in a minute. As I actually just kind of plopped down on the floor at this point.
You're just like sitting down, going, "Can't heal myself."
Are all of you
Okay.
hungry, or are you all okay?
Okay, why can't I toggle wounded off?
I mean, I could eat.
Hmm.
I don't know. Have you
Press
eaten
where it actually has the writing.
Okay,
Have we
any,
done what?
has anybody eaten anything since
There we
we
go.
ate the rotten corpse?
Yes, I think some trail rations that we've had.
Well, there's some fresh meat here. If we wanted some, I could cut some up for you guys to eat. But
Yeah, I would definitely not be opposed to a wolf steak, I guess.
it's dog steak.
Okay, well, I cover Shep's ears.
Or I guess I should wait and check with the game master on this. Am I still a wolfen or am I a Canaan?
Palladium calls him Wolfen. I call him Kanan.
Yes,
Whatever.
but it makes a difference to me whether I'm cutting up dogs or wolves.
You look like a wolf. They are called Kanan, though.
Okay, so
It's
I can
it's not a dog-based race. It is a canine, not Canis lupus or lupus. I guess maybe I should have called it.
in this dog. Anyway, I will proceed to get some fresh meat for people. While they're searching for whatever loot I did not participate in.
Yeah, wolf is Canis lupus, so Kanan is fine.
Nope.
I'm like, did I just mess up so bad that I need to change crap that I've been doing for like 30 years?
So would I be doing wilderness survival hunting or what to cut up this stuff? Or do I just cut it up and not worry about a roll?
You have cooking?
Yes, I have that too.
What is your
My cooking is pitiful. It's 19.
19?
Ooh.
So well, as a bonus, not bonus. Good news. Good news. Good news is that cooking skill does not mean you make something that will make people sick. It is, does it taste decent? So, I mean, you have cooked it. You might not have good skills. Might take you a little while to cut some joints and stuff, but you do get it done.
Okay.
Once cooked and everything, then you can roll to see how well people dislike it or like it.
Okay.
That's where a lot of those like certain spices and stuff can add to it. So yeah, this room, just the stairs go up to this throne. Um, it it looks like a large throne, but the height and everything of it is made for like a dwarf. When the Winter King was sitting in it, the dwarves are kind of pretty wide, so he actually was able to sit in it, but his feet kind of looked like they were in a lazy position. Not sitting like in a normal chair, but like sitting in a low chair with feet more straight than bent.
So I will, if Sir Emery comes by, I will heal him.
Well, I suppose I should come by then.
Okay. So let's see what you heard.
Oh, look, I'm right here.
Yeah, you just had to step over because I sat down. I am hurting. I can't see Bodil's bars to see how bad she is.
Oh, Bodil, she doesn't look wounded.
Okay.
I mean, looks like she's probably taken a few bruises, or it's hard to tell under the fur. But
Right. She has some matted spots right now that we gotta brush out.
yeah.
Go away.
John's door tries to sense magic.
Okay. So the chandeliers definitely have some low magic to them. You think there is probably some type of spell on the candles that make the flame last without the candle wax melting. Do you have a percentage with that?
Yes.
Go ahead and
Well, my
roll that. There's certain base stuff, but you might know a couple of specifics.
How do I
There's
roll?
a little
the die?
the dice symbol.
Okay.
Oh, you just know they're magical, and it's something that makes them light without melting the wax.
All right.
The human barbarians, they just basically had some two-handed axes, normal quality, and It looks like they had some probably some splint or brigandine armor. Same with boar tech. Had human size
So
splint armor as well as the two-handed axe. The wolves, of course, don't have weapons or armor.
So you said the candles changed to where they were in a normal color instead of like a blue.
Yes.
So I ask people, in your opinions, does it feel like this place is going to start thawing out faster? Because we have rooms full of things frozen in ice.
Right, and I was thinking we should probably find a way to skedaddle.
Well, yeah, that was the ultimate goal, was to figure out how to leave, but there was a frozen wasteland. Maybe the frozen wasteland's going to go away now. I don't know.
And then after you say that, you start coughing up a bunch of saliva. Sir Emery is there. Okay, Bodil's there too. It's pretty close. You're the two that are. Old man Nicholas starts like spitting out saliva. Bodil he almost reminds you of like a rabid animal. He was having little weird seizure type things. You would think but he's acting normal.
Peculiar. Are you quite all right, sir?
Maybe. I took some very significant hits.
Well, perhaps we should get a look outside and see if that strange flying boat thing is still working.
Well, it wasn't working when we crashed it.
I think Bodil might have even made sure it didn't work.
Oh, wow.
I could be completely off. I could just have inserted a completely false memory, but I thought she like whacked the
I think that
the
was
head.
to make it land.
Okay.
Oh.
I think it was while we were still flying.
Possibly. I just have that vivid recollection.
I would like to at least go outside. I want to see what time of day it is. Maybe catch some sunlight.
Too could do for some good, naked sunbathing. That's what you're talking about, right?
I mean, you do you, Sir Emery.
So do you want to go back to the entrance? You can go ahead and move yourself into that main first room. I'll be back in one moment.
So I will call out and make sure you guys have looted everything.
I don't know that anybody picked up the normal.
Oh, doors. Keep closing a door. Well, we could go this way. Unless I'm. As it turns out, I believe.
Weren't sure anybody did what?
I don't know if anybody picked up the normal weapons off the guards. There was nothing on the Winter King.
Okay.
I don't know what was in the room. I never made it in there.
Here we are in the main room. Cassius, you beat me here. Excellent.
Yes, I took the other route.
So where are the chandeliers?
The chandeliers are just on the ceiling, suspended from the ceiling up in this room where Gon's door is.
Went to the room we originally started in.
Okay, so then I guess I have to drag the hound over that way to finish carving.
Yeah, so there's light.
Right on
there
out.
there is a hound also there, so another one.
Yeah, it's over there. So I will just drag the one I've got over here.
Wait. I need to go get my chum.
What?
Why are you looking for sharks?
Really bad too.
Yes.
It's not here, is it? Where's my good friend Owlbear?
You left him back in the prison room.
Yep, I see it now. Here we go. There you are. Who's a good boy? Or girl, I have no way of knowing. Owlbear. We're going to go outside. No, don't be afraid. Let's just come with me, follow me. The sound of my voice. Ah, that's a good girl, boy thing. Come along, down the hallway. Very good, very good. Now, and this is very important. Don't eat anyone yet.
I'll help with the not eating anyone yet.
Yes. And outside we go. My boy. Or
So
girl.
are you still with Decimus, Jason?
Yes.
Okay.
Temporary number is so important. Maybe they're non-white.
I think everybody
Probably should
else.
wait for everyone to show up before we leave.
What race is Gonsdorf?
Goblin.
Oh, okay. So, Gonsdorf, do you have a preference as to what you eat?
No preference.
Okay.
Emery looks a little tilted, but that's okay.
He's drunk.
So do you go outside then? You don't have to go down the corridor.
I would like to at least step outside for a bit.
Who is going with?
I could step outside.
Do you know how you turn, Sir Emery?
I have no idea how that occurred.
That's
Yeah, I know how to do it in Roll20, but
Yep, I do too.
Yeah.
I was just playing around. I was like, I wonder if I can adjust this.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Well, maybe you did it. I thought I did it.
Okay,
If
how did
if
you do that?
if you have the token selected and you hit Shift and hit one of the arrow keys,
Okay.
I guess if you click two of the arrow keys at once, then it goes at the sideways.
Okay.
Interesting.
Learn something new every day.
Yep.
Very good. Well,
Sometimes I forget things and learn it again the next day.
Yeah.
So is anyone that is in the main entrance room not going outside?
onward.
Okay, so you go outside. You're met by very similar to how it was. Since you were inside, you don't quite know how many days passed. You just know it's probably between like 3 to 5 days, something like that. And so it looks very similar to how it was before. You're up in the mountains covered with snow, extremely cold, even colder than what it was inside of the fortress. And there is a bright, clear sky filled with stars and a bright, shining full moon.
Well, I know it's cold, but if we get some of the wood and maybe build a fire out here, I'd like to be outside for a little while instead of being in there where all of this happened. So, if nobody helps, I will shamble to get my own wood and act like an old man who's dragging a torn and bloody body to do so.
There is no wood. There is no wood outside, so you would have to go inside. I mean, it would be easy to break apart some furniture or something, one of those cursed beds or something like that.
That's what I'm expecting to do.
Is that talking boat chap around here?
The dragon boat?
Oh, yeah, that's the fella.
It basically looks like a crashed longboat.
Where I believe the figurehead is actually removed from.
Oh, I guess there is wood outside.
Yeah.
It's the longboat.
That would work too.
Go.
Especially if it's already broken.
Does it look like the sort of thing we could perhaps ride down the side of the mountain?
Probably not. Well, okay, you could ride down it. Survival is a completely different story.
All right.
Yes.
So there's butchering being done, and there is
a
fire being built. Is anybody else doing anything?
I'll help out whoever wants help.
The group you're with is making a big fire. You being a ranger would definitely, even in snow and stuff, would know how to get a fire going. So there's not even going to be a roll with that. You're just being a ranger allows you to do outdoorsy stuff like that.
Good.
You get a nice fire going. Like I said,
do we know reasonably where we are relative to Falacrest?
do you have some type of astrology or navigation or?
That's an interesting question you're asking there, sir.
I don't know, anything that would trying to figure out what
There's sense direction.
Sense direction.
I have area knowledge.
Yeah, you wouldn't know this area though.
And legal knowledge. I mean, do we cross any boundary, like borders?
You know you're out of your normal jurisdiction.
Wow, very good.
You know, you just took over the house of the Winter King.
Yeah. So we have squatters' rights. Is that a thing?
Astronomy is a secondary skill.
So everybody's out here with the fire except for Gonstore and Decimus?
Yes.
If people start helping build the fire, then I will heal people, from time to time as I can.
Well, let's
Yeah.
get this fire going. I suppose I can move wood around.
Yeah, I can help with that
And if
too.
anybody needs any help with any like legal expertise, I can do that as well.
I will keep
Yeah.
that in mind.
Oh, trust me, I completely understand the legality of my profession.
As you're gathering more wood to keep the fire going, and that everybody that's outside notices for a split second the fire turns blue, and then it goes back to looking normal.
Ah,
Well, that seems perfectly reasonable.
I have to go AFK a second. Food just showed up. Sorry.
Okay. So we'll have more time pass. So Decimus and Gonzor finish up in that room. You can move back to the main, or maybe I can just take you both. And hit me with a sense of direction.
What?
Okay, so you believe you are in a mountain range that is south of Fallcrest. Kind of some basic, constellations and stuff. You're not quite sure how far, but the amount of time you're up in the airship and stuff, it's a pretty decent distance.
Hey, did any of you guys clear up all the rotting parts off the table, or is it still sitting there?
I believe it's still all rotting parts on that table.
I will begin
Yeah.
chucking them out into the outdoor.
Okay.
I'm back. Did anybody figure out why the fire turned blue, or did they care?
I don't think anybody paid it much attention.
Well, I don't think any
That
laws-
was before
I think that was
Decimus and Gonsdor got there.
So I guess it's possible if the ship was magical, some of the stuff we're burning might be magical. I don't know.
well, it
Are you
was
burning the
magical.
That's rather too late. to
Yeah,
fix
we're burning
now.
parts of the ship that crashed off when we landed.
So we don't know where we are, correct?
You know you are somewhere south of Fallcrest.
Somewhere south of Polarcrest. Well, I'm not aware of very many mountains south of Polarcrest within the Nentir Vale region. So it must be rather far indeed. Unless, of course, I'm mistaken.
No, you think that's probably correct.
Seems reasonable. If I don't think I'm mistaken, then I'm certainly not.
How many of those hounds were there?
2.
Okay, just well, I will. I guess since we have fire, I can cook up some meat for you guys, but I'd still like to get back to the skins on the hounds and do what I have to make that usable in case we need extra warmth if we leave.
Yeah, we will. I would appreciate that greatly. We will need that. While outside, Lehman, after the fire's going, I'll sit next to it and start preparing a ritual to Jas and praying for some intervention for my health.
Okay.
Who's this Jas fellow you're praying to?
He's one of the deities. When we were traveling before, I was upset that I couldn't really do much but bandage your wounds after battles. So I beseeched the gods for a way to help you. And Jas spoke to me and gave me the ability to heal you. But unfortunately, that doesn't lend to me being able to heal myself normally. So I'm praying to see if he might give me the strength to see my way through this tundra to get home. Now, he is a bit of a prankster, so we'll have to see how that works. I mean, it could be funny for him to say, yes, you're fine, and then I'm not. I don't know.
Well, hearing this, Bodil looks at, looks old man Nicholas over, and I think she fails a medical diagnosis roll, so you're fine.
Yeah. I mean, most people carry their blood on the inside of their bodies, but yeah.
She's like, yeah, just give it a good lick. That'll be fine.
I'm actually quite good at it myself.
Maybe sit on it?
Rubbing a little dirt and a nice snifter of brandy.
A little Windex. Put Windex.
Yeah, so you are getting various, what do I want to say?
Questionable levels of advice.
Advice, yes, you're getting various,
they're telling
various levels of device.
They're telling the doctor the advice on how to take care of himself.
There's not a single thing that a snifter of brandy would not aid with.
That little brandy wouldn't go amiss. I think you'll be.
Now, I will say this because it has been quite a long time since you guys, in real time, not game time, since you got here. But you do. There was, like, right after this main room, there was a set of locked double doors that had some writing that you weren't able to read before, and they were locked. So there is at least one area that you have not been in.
Just one area we haven't looted. Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, we have more to explore.
We have puked into this room.
I just needed to get outside for a little while because, I wanted to see the open sky if I were to lose my last hit point and fall over.
And this place is pretty gruesome.
Right.
Well, we should formulate some sort of a plan.
Well, we need to thoroughly examine this place, find out if there's anything in here that can get us home, or at least protect us from the weather while we try to go home.
No, there were quite a few people that succeeded in the medical diagnosis. You wouldn't notice necessarily anything because it was sort of your life force being frozen.
Right.
So there might be some some signs of something similar to frostbite, but not like, oh, I need to sew this wound up type thing.
Right.
Because there were like 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
3,
jeez.
4, 3 different medical.
Who was it? Because like Colmaine, Shep does not allow Colmaine to get close to me.
Let's just say Cassius doesn't know any. Well, Cassius has no idea of how to treat it.
But Colmaine threatened me when we first met. So
Sir,
Shep,
it was Sir. Well, the first one was Cassius and Sir Emery both kind of just were. Yep, that don't look good.
Yeah.
you look paler than normal, sir.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, just making a point. Anytime Colmaine gets too close to me, Shep always intervenes.
Right, so there are some areas that we haven't explored yet.
Yes.
Well, perhaps we should do that after we've rested for a bit.
Trying to see where Sir Emery went off to.
Yeah, back inside, like looking back to see are there areas that I haven't seen yet.
Well, this is an area. The one that I was talking about is an area you've seen. You just passed it up and never went there before.
All right, so if you could ping that spot for me, because I'm having trouble seeing. Okay, all right.
I completely
So
missed
this area up to the north we have investigated.
The area you were up in, no, but a quick look through just shows you sleeping arrangements of places that were probably like where the Winter King took over from whoever the dwarf was that led this before he took it over. But
All right.
um,
Some kind of a study here. Paper. That's worthless.
Hey, paper's not worthless.
Well, hold on. Perhaps is this like a little library or a study or something?
it looks like a study or possibly where you could like meet and talk privately.
Sweet. Are there any books in here?
If there were, they would be like in the library, absolutely sopping wet and ruined.
Fortunate. It'd be nice to have some toilet paper.
Well, if you dry it out.
It's kind of like a cross between a bidet and toilet paper, maybe.
Yeah.
Little
Wet
wet
wipes,
wipe.
7 June,
Yeah, wet
wipes,
wipes.
come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
That, like, why did I not think of that immediately? It's like I had to. Okay, yep.
Suppose you don't have any children. That's why.
Yeah. Probably
Um,
yes.
And it's a good thing too,
And as I recall, people don't normally keep the wet wipes in the refrigerator.
because children are quite awful.
Well, if there's domestic disputes going on, they might have been put in there for a short period of time.
That's right. I forgot to take the little feet effect off of Sir Emery. He was kind of doing a little not the crazy Bo Deal dance, but he was doing like a little dance thing. So yeah, right there are 2 doors.
Very good. Well, perhaps we should investigate this place. Do we have any keys that we got from this, Ice Lord person?
No, but there is writing there.
Right. Where are you, Sir Emery?
You think maybe you could rip the doors out, perhaps?
Is Gonsdor's with us now? So Gonsdor, do you want to talk to the rock and find out if he can read
right
it?
here.
Oh, that's right. Decimus, the rock guy. He is kind of like Timbley, where he cannot speak Vale. I do believe you might know Narathi.
Yes.
So he can speak Narathi, and what was the language he was speaking with you, Gonsdor? One of the dwarf languages, I think.
One of
Oh no, you did the spell. Never mind, you did the
yeah,
spell.
I did the spell. I cannot really cast spells right now.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Well,
Maybe.
Decimus, you had a way of speaking with somebody who doesn't speak anything modern.
He was simply with Narathi.
Do you speak Narathi? Does Colmaine, can he read write Narathi?
Nope, just speak.
Okay. So nobody knows what the words on that door say.
Well, what's my native language?
I'm not sure. What did you choose as your native language?
There's an X there.
Oh, you should have chosen an actual language.
Your duty is clear, Pete.
Well, I think we picked Narathi as my native language.
So, Nicholas, who is this Colmaine?
Oh, is that his name? I didn't even know what his name was. I don't know. He is a rock man that came up and shook his weapon at me and growled and made threatening gestures.
Okay. Did he come from the same place as Timbley?
Probably. He looked wet.
So is Timbley with us still?
Yes, Timberly is with you still.
Then can Timbley talk with him?
Yes, they can talk to each other.
Okay.
Actually, let me see if Timberly has read. He has a couple read right.
Sir Nicholas kind of wrote off Colmaine when I got threatened, so he's like, I don't know who he is or what he does.
So I read right Narathi.
Okay. So on those double doors, it says, "Do not open on pain of death."
Oh.
Which
Well,
double doors? Which double doors are these?
The one's right above Bodil.
So, Old Man Nicholas, where is the fire that you built?
Well, it's outside. I'm actually outside, so if you're talking to me, you
Okay,
came outside.
so I'm outside with you, and then I'd be cooking on the fire.
That's fine. I am saying prayers and asking my benevolent God to heal my wounds.
Then, like I said, Sir Emery, you think you might be able to rip those doors down or
All
out?
right.
Also, I like the idea of being outside when they open something that says on pain of death.
So give me a 4d6 versus strength. Versus physical strength, PS.
Very good. Let me
You can either just roll it and compare, or you can do the attribute on the first page. You can choose the 46 and then versus, and then roll on the second page.
I'm just gonna roll. Yeah.
Whatever way you wish.
I think I spanked that one.
Yep.
I believe I beat that by a rather. Well,
So you just grab the handles, one on each door, and just yank, and both doors just
Yeah, my strength is almost twice
come
that.
off.
Oh, jeez.
So the
Oh wait, I got Mr. Strength on still. Never mind. It's not almost twice that, but it is high.
okay.
I was like, 27? That seems like a really high number.
Even for you.
And it is.
So yes, and there is another set of double doors in front of you.
Oh, well, whatever is on the other side of this is certainly not dangerous. Onward!
Well, cool.
Yep.
So you can give me a
open one of them. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that roll again, eh?
yep. Do that roll again.
Yeah, I can fail it, but I didn't.
Oh no, you're like, now this is old habit.
This is how you open
you,
doors. Why did we ever have that other small one around trying to
you,
open
you
locks?
open the doors
Look.
and wait. Well,
There's magical things in the room. Oops, sorry. I'm so excited about opening the door.
there are these dwarven ghostly specters in front of you, and we will go to combat.
Oh boy. Okay.
Pardon me, gentlemen. Or ladies. I mean, I don't want to be too presumptuous about, those kinds of things.
So
There's
everybody can add themselves to combat.
Should I even really even add myself?
If you want to.
Is this going to be within audible range?
Yeah. I mean, if there's some screams and stuff happening, then it's very possible.
Yep. Oh, trust me, there's going to be some screaming.
How do you add yourself to combat?
Right click on your token, then
Oh,
click on the thing that looks like a shield with the crossed swords.
Sophia, you should try the things that Mom baked in the oven. That cheese is really good.
She's done.
And then once you've added yourself to the tracker, put yourself in the hand-to-hand or the stance
Okay.
that you wish,
Oh, I think I found it.
and do that on the character sheet as well, and make sure that is the only one that is green of your stances.
Yeah. Not a problem for Cassius.
Never a thing that changes for old Emery.
Then, did Jason add himself? Is Jason here?
I left him in the dining hall.
He's muted.
Yeah, I saw that he did. He might have stepped away. So now everybody can roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Initiative.
Wait, am I still wounded?
No, you shouldn't be. If you've got all your hit points back, you are no longer wounded.
Let me double check. If I am down 1 hit point, is that wounded?
That is wounded, yes.
That is
Okay, we're good.
Okay. So I think that was everybody.
Evidently, I did it 3 different ways. So.
You're going faster than I am, Joe.
Yep. Still not going very fast.
No.
Yep. Oh, the only one of our group that's going that had above a 10 was Shep. Yay!
And
Boy.
he's not doing anything.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Well, that is. He's a ghost. Ghost.
Players
That-
love that tactic.
Yeah, don't they?
Oh boy.
So, Colmaine. This thing does. It reaches out to touch you, and it doesn't seem to be able to penetrate your rocky skin.
All right.
Shep, probably not doing anything. So, can you see the end turn? Yep. Okay.
Yes.
This one also is going to try to touch Coolmane. And I believe that one also does not. Yep. This one is going to try to touch Sir Emery. And that looks like it is definitely going to get you.
Is this a thing I can stop with my shield?
You can hopefully stop it with your shield.
I shall attempt to stop it with my shield. And Alt Tab doesn't help me in this case. Wait a second. There's the shield. Maybe.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Its hand goes through the shield
Shit.
and touches you. And the shield goes in your head.
Well, do a better job of protecting me, sir.
Oh. Jeez.
Yes, I would like to.
Man. So do
make
you
it out
want
of
to
this.
use your special ability? Because it's... Yeah.
Hold on. Let me double check the special ability thingy.
Because it critted.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
And it did like Sir Emery type damage.
Ooh.
Oh god, I don't have that many. Alright, fine. Yep, I'll do it.
You
It's
will
not
do
like I have
that?
that many hit points anyway. So losing one's not gonna make that much of a difference.
So how much does that reduce it by?
5 times level. I think I'm level 4, right?
Okay.
And you know what? Can I use that other blessing ability to subtract a d6 from it?
Didn't you already use it?
Did I already use it?
Or did you not?
I used it.
I don't
know.
think I have. I still have it written here.
If you have it written, we will go ahead and let you do that also.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Of course. I rolled a 1. Because that's what I
Hey.
roll.
Bob, I rolled a 2 on mine. That's why I was still standing.
That's how I roll, baby. Oh, look. All my hit points are gone.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that just went right through you, and before you pass out, you get like your mental state goes into like a Call of Cthulhu type madness. Which is good that that it knocked you out, because otherwise you would be attacking your friends.
Yeah.
Old Man Nicholas.
Was there screaming, or did that instantly happen? He just fall.
You probably heard some, you definitely heard big things being broken as he ripped through 2 sets of double doors.
Right, but I kind
And
of
th-
was expecting that.
and then somebody probably shouted some explicatives out there, and
So how much does it take to get inside from outside?
I would say it's not very far, probably 20 feet. Didn't go too much. Very cold.
All right. I'll come inside. I can move.
And you can give that to yourself there.
Right. Movement is main page or combat page?
Combat page.
So, Lehman, is there a reason why I didn't get onto the tracker?
You didn't add yourself to the tracker?
How do I add myself to the tracker?
Select your token and then click the
Right click on your token.
Yeah.
and then there's a little cross swords and shield that adds you to the tracker.
I did the aura thing, not the crossword.
So why?
It's been a few months since I did.
Okay, so I have 15 feet after that 20. So there's is my character basically standing about where I could get? I guess I could be. Whoops, not both. Not both of us.
Trying to figure out what's the button to move the. I thought it was a space bar, but ruler. So it's about 20 there, and then 10. So that's about 30 once you're inside.
Okay. I wouldn't have moved over to the side like this. I think I would have moved up to the table, but I'll go to there. That's
Okay.
all of my movement. I can't move anymore. But
Okay.
I only had one action, so it doesn't matter.
And Cassius.
Oh boy. Well, this is where I will just move up, guard my friend, and attempt to attack one of the specters.
Okay.
This is not going to go very well, most likely, but oh, I forgot to target a token. Right. Target. Forget.
I'm guessing
Okay.
it's the one right in front of.
Yeah. How do I target him again?
If you go up on the upper right hand where it says token controls, the one that looks like a target.
Okay. Token.
You might be able to also right click the token and then it has that target symbol
Yeah, all right.
on
Now
the
I've got him
lower
targeted.
left hand.
Well, there's a chance I'm going to hit him.
You hit.
Okay. He doesn't parry or do anything silly like that.
Nope.
Okay. Well, hopefully he takes a little bit of damage.
Oops, I did the wrong. You definitely feel like it's passing through something similar to water. It's not quite air, so you don't think you did as much as you would have if that would have been a real flesh and blood creature, but you actually did do something.
Okay. Something is better than nothing, and I better hit the end turn button while I'm thinking about it. Okay.
Colmaine.
I'm going to shout out in the two dwarven languages, the KRZT and the KQT. Stop! We are not your enemies. We have defeated the Ice King.
Decimus?
Guess I'll move up to there, but I don't think there's anything I can see or attack, so that should end my turn.
You should have a yep. And Bodil.
All right. Bodil is gonna find out about guys can be shot with an arrow. I'm looking for the targeting. Anyway, I'll just ping. She can see that guy, so she's gonna shoot at that guy.
Okay.
Get the targeting thing. Oh, I'm sorry. Nope, it says please.
You can if you right click the target, there will be a little target symbol at the lower right hand corner. And that should set your target.
Huh.
Or
Yeah. Clicking this.
you can also, at the upper right hand of Foundry, there's a little person symbol. If you click that, and then off to the side, there's like a broken box, and below that is a target sign.
Yeah, I'm looking at that, but I don't have the broken box of the target sign right now. Now, can you see? Let's see. It's like, did you click on it? What we do, it's a target symbol, right?
Yeah, it's a target symbol.
I target somebody else, not myself.
Yeah, don't target yourself.
Yeah, see, that's targeting me. But when I right click on the description, I don't get that.
Can you right click on the dwarf specter?
She cannot.
Okay.
Is your character currently selected?
I think did I do it now?
You might need to make sure your character isn't selected.
Okay.
There you go.
I did it. I did a lot of random clicking, which means that I don't actually know what did work there.
You just since this specter is between you and the other one, it's going to hit this one, but it does hit.
I didn't see that guy. I was there. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
the one like 8 feet
Yes.
away from you.
Nearly in melee.
Yep. I got it. I see it.
Okay, so that is going to hit. So you can in the chat you can hit normal. Yep. And just like the what I want to say, the arrow kind of slows. It goes through it. It kind of slows down and loses some velocity, but it does seem to have some type of effect. Like you, Shep.
Okay. So Shep's gonna come inside and go next to me.
Jason's still showing mute in chat.
I'm here.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah, I was Since I didn't jump in this round, I was going to wait until the round was over.
You can go ahead and put yourself in the combat and roll your initiative. Choose your stance, put yourself into combat, and roll an ish. Okay. So if Shep's not doing anything or walking beside you and you're
Sorry.
done,
Sorry about that.
Cassius,
Okay. Well, the guy stabbed before. Gotta stab him again.
that will hit.
Oh, wow. These guys really don't parry or dodge, do they?
No, they don't. And he just turns into smoke.
Cool.
You're done. You can pass it along.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yep.
Don's door. There is fighting if you see where I just pinged up in this area.
Yeah. Okay. I can't do anything. So I'm going there and my turn.
Colmaine.
Uh,
Their response is like in Dwarven the KQT,
Okay.
and they just seem to be in a rage. They don't care. You're not a dwarf.
Alrighty. I will try and smack the one in front of me.
Okay. That will hit.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, it feels like you're going through water, but you
Okay.
definitely have some effect against it. You can hit end turn, and it will be Decimus's turn.
Looks like I can actually see the corner of a red. Does the red border around it mean it's dead? I can see a little.
No,
outline.
the red border around it means that it's hostile.
Okay, so I can actually.
Yeah, I mean it is dead. It's a ghost, but
Yeah.
It's under.
Well, I will chuck a dagger at it then.
okay.
So ranged ammo doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, we'll go back to the character.
Yeah, on that you'll have to edit it, and it'll take a little while. So that might be something that we can do on another day. Get you set up with that.
So
Roll the. Yep, you got it. Or
is that
your
damage?
that's throwing with your. Okay, yeah,
That's throwing the dagger.
yeah. To you, it's a dagger.
Yeah.
So that he actually throws a bastard sword, but it's a cobalt size, so it looks like a dagger or a short sword looking thing. Decimus, you hit, so you can do damage, and that you probably can see this one here, right?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, you barely see it. Whoops, I just made it so you can't see.
Yeah, you close the door, damn it.
Okay, it would.
So you get that same effect, but it is doing something, and if you wish, you can switch it to the next person.
Okay.
Odile.
Right. She's shooting at that same guy.
Okay. That hits.
Yeah.
And this one also poofs in a puff of smoke.
Thanks, turn.
Gonsdor.
Staying there.
Odile.
Okay, now I can see.
Completely forgot.
Got it. Is that critical damage?
That is trying to. You rolled. Yep. So you can click on the critical.
She's-
Yay.
And yeah, you turn that one into a puff of smoke as well. So that is combat.
Okay.
Yay. Wait.
Mhm.
Oh no, Sir Emery.
All right. Time to wake him up again.
Wait, I have hit points now?
So Colmaine, as you step into this, you see that the floor of this chamber is engraved with a circle of mystic symbols, and a blue glow emanates from the symbols in a steady pulsing pattern.
Hey, Gonsdor, could you go get my sword for me?
Can I read it?
Back to cooking.
No, it's just some magical mumbo jumbo to you. Go ahead and Bodil roll, I think, 3d6 for your arrows, and Decimus can roll a d6 for the. So you recover all your arrows.
Would be no wait, 3?
I think you shot 3, or did you shoot 4?
I shot 3 because I had 16 arrows and then
Okay.
we're down to 14 and
And Decimus, your sword is fine as well.
Okie doke.
So yeah, there are some weird mystical symbols.
Jay.
Gunsdor,
Yeah.
Jason?
What?
I said, Gonsdor, could you go fetch my sword for me? The meat is cooking outside unattended. I have to get back to cooking.
That doesn't make sense. You want me to fetch your sword outside where it's cooking, and you have to go to cook.
Over towards where they were fighting. It's a Cobalt Bester sword. So could you go get that for me? I have to go back outside.
He threw his sword at one of the ghosts that they were fighting.
Oh, that was a perfectly good Gonstor response.
Yeah.
No, but
I
was confused. I don't know where
I know.
your sword's at.
He threw it into that room up there.
Do you see where my ping is?
Yes.
That direction.
All right, Nicholas, could you guide him?
Yeah, I said I'll make sure you get your weapon back.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to look for whoever it was that slumped to the ground.
Oh, hey. Okay, so is it Cassius or Sir Emery? Got to be one of those two.
Right. So which is the patient today?
No, this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's multiple a day.
Yep.
Well, do you want to drag him out here or move
yes,
into the
yes,
room?
I do. I will drag Sir Emery wherever we need to go.
There you go. That works.
Jason, his sword is like up in here, this area.
Okay.
So I will give Sir
It's like a
Emery
door was
a
closed.
heal,
Okay.
hoping that it works because I have no idea what they even thought. I saw nothing.
Sir Emery, you actually wake up without having to roll versus the coma.
Oh, wow.
Oh, is that what happened?
Oh, he killed you.
I think I know now why that won't. Could you, or I'll do it. Put you in combat, and then take the death off you. Oh, did I broke. Oh, there. Okay.
I think Sir Emery was broken by somebody else a long time ago.
So, you actually regain consciousness without having to roll the coma at death, and you don't have a permanent or the chance of a permanent injury because you used the shield.
Very good. Bully.
Hey, Lehman.
Yes. And yeah, Coleman, what?
Is there anything near me that I could pick up and toss into the circle?
No, this room is completely clear. Well, there's Cassius, but
I was thinking about giving him a shove.
I'm sure that would go over really well.
so Jason, when Gondor gets to that area past where Coleman and Cassius are, you see this magical circle that is glowing with blue energy. Did you say something, Bauer, or ask a question?
No,
No. Okay.
I think my last questions were to Gonsdorf. And
About your sword?
yeah, the sword issue.
Because this circle still seems to be active and hasn't been, scratched out or stuff, you think that if you spent some time here, you could figure out the circle.
Okay. I spend time here to figure out the circle.
So in that time, we
I
can.
spent time here healing people.
Yes. So if you wish, everybody can heal themselves up to full. We let's say that it takes an hour. So people who have magic points or ISP points that are down, you gain whatever you get back in an hour.
Oh, you're supposed to tell us because I never remember that number.
Yeah, well, I can't remember
Is
either.
it
So.
different?
If you hover over your MP, it tells you.
Does it?
Mine says
Hover
so.
over your MP where?
On the main
Ah,
tab.
yeah, on the main page. See, I'm a smart person in the past, and
Because
you should.
you knew you wouldn't remember.
Thanks for finding that, Jason.
Yeah.
So everybody, yeah, like I said, you can heal your hit points, your shock points, and you gain 2 magic points and or ISP back. But you believe that this is a circle of teleportation.
Ooh.
And the interesting thing that is different than normal circles for circles of teleportation is that they can be reused and you can change where the destination is. Like there's a place that you would write where the destination is if it's another teleportation circle, and it will take you there. The only thing that you need is new, like the main ingredient, I guess you would say, the like sacrifice type thing that you burn. My brain is not working. Offering, that's it. Offering, burnt offering. And
Does the stuff that Decimus is cooking count?
no, but I am. Did you get that, Jay?
Oh, okay. Oh man, that's good.
Isn't that?
Oh boy.
So that's what you figured out, and Bob, you can heal yourself.
I can?
Yeah, we've taken an hour. I've been healing you.
I'm at full?
Yes.
Your health and
Really?
shock points are full.
All right, I was one body.
Chris, yours are too. You're out of my line of sight. I can't.
I thought it was already full
You may have been.
You may have been full. Yep.
because I was sitting in that other room.
I
So,
was
yeah.
more worried about performing my ritual that let my god
that?
help me heal.
So after an hour, Gonzdor comes back from studying the circle.
What?
Wow! Decimus makes some really freaking tasty cooked meat for y'all.
Cool.
Nice.
It's probably also it helps that you are very hungry, ate a bunch of crap tainted meat, and then ate trail rations afterwards and some bad tasting tea to settle your stomachs.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. Oh.
What is this meat? This eating thing that you do?
I ignore the rumblings of the rock man because I don't know.
And what language was it in?
Norathi.
I will tell you, it's what people do for nourishment.
there was some of that. I don't know if anybody took it. Some splint armor back there that you could let absorb into you
Oh, okay.
for some nourishment.
I will do that then.
So, Gonstor, did you tell us
Yes.
what that is?
That's a way to get out of here. It is a circle of teleportation.
Do we know
Where does it go?
It goes to maybe another circle of teleportation.
Gotcha.
I just have to rewrite where it goes.
Do
So
you
it's a
know,
door to a door?
do you
It is.
do you know of a door?
Just so happen I do.
Okay.
So you just write it and we go. What do you need to write it in?
Well, Come over here and I'll whisper it to you.
You'll whisper it to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little ear whispering happening.
You know how to whisper, Jay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. I think we have some of those around here.
Yeah.
We'll have
I
to.
don't know how to get it. I tried before.
Well, we should go pack up and bring whatever we're taking from this place here. See who can carry what, because we have a treasure room that has stuff. When we go
There is?
by, maybe we'll look. Yeah, there's a treasure room. If Chris wasn't here, I will cut and paste what we found in that treasure room. And a shield that apparently talks to Sir Emery. I don't know what that's about. So why don't we go by and check on the freezer room when we do and see if maybe there's some of those there first?
Well, okay.
And then, Timley, where was it that you came from? Can you show us? I say that in because he only speaks certain languages.
Right. I believe you were speaking to him in Sylvan.
Sylvan, yeah. So it's like, can you show me what room it is that you came from again? We think there might be some components there that we need for this circle.
Okay.
Gonstor, why don't you fill a few of the other people in? I'll go with Timley for a little bit, and you guys can figure out the next step. Sorry,
Okay.
I was trying to move my character and I couldn't. So now, Jay, you can talk a little more freely.
All right. Hold on.
So how before I step in the room with him, how do these things all still look pretty frozen?
They look frozen, but they look similar to what the dragon looked like before
Gotcha.
it came to.
Do I notice anything small frozen in the ice?
No.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Timley. I appreciate that. I will await the other people. Are you typing whispers, Jason, or
No, well, I'm
talk to him?
I'm typing whisper to Lehman.
Okay.
If you want to, Jason, you can move yourself to the secret room and just tell everybody who you are telling this to go to the secret room in Discord.
There's a secret. Oh, I see.
Is Timley under?
Do I just click and drag?
You would say like, hey, Cassius, I'm telling you, and let's go to the secret room. And then you can tell them, and then you come back. But yes, you would drag yourself to that secret, or maybe click on it. But you need to say who you're doing it so they know to go and listen to.
Yeah, you need to tell the people that you're whispering to. Is Tim? Oh, I think I see Timley now. I was like, I lost him on the dragon.
I'll just whisper it. Okay. I think I got everybody
Okay.
that I tell.
So Gondor goes around and whispers to certain people.
So the stuff from Old Man Nicholas, that is a recording of all the treasure, or that is the split?
That is what
each
is in
person
that one room, minus your shield.
Got it.
So what are people doing?
Oh dear.
Well, clearly we must find some way to walk down the mountain and get back to civilization. Unless,
Eat. I will go with Gansdur to go up and look.
of course, Timley can tell us where her
His
brother is. I'm sorry, I keep getting confused about that sort of thing. I don't even know what my own outbound is.
I'm going to stay at the circle. Why don't you all go help certain for Old Man Nicholas and Timbley?
Did
Okay, I'll go with Old Man Nicholas.
yeah, I've already walked down the hallway. Did psychic powers change significantly?
in what way?
I'm looking for one that I don't see on there.
They should be.
Well, it's in your thing, in your program, but I was looking for it in the PDF.
In the PDF, it's not like how to say they're the different types. They're listed by the types, not by that category. It was a weird thing where it was like 5 or so powers under one
Right,
name, but
So I'm looking on the page where it says psychic powers, and then you got it all listed by levels. I'm just apparently overlooking that one. I'm not seeing what level it is. It's not a big deal.
All right. Well, I go with
should
Old Man
be.
Nicholas as instructed.
Yeah, they're all split up in level 3.
Oh, are they? They don't have the. Okay,
They're not under that category anymore.
got you. I understand now.
It's basically because there was a category that had like 5 or 6 things, and it was
Yep.
always like there was arguments always over like if you rolled randomly, do you only roll once and you get them all, or do you roll each time? And I decided to make them each a separate, clearly separate from each other. So what are people doing?
Going with Old Man Nicholas? Yes.
Actually, Timbley, are there any other of your people trapped in frost somewhere here.
Well, Tembley and I left when you got told.
Old Man Nicholas and Timbley are in a completely different room.
Okay.
They walked away before Gonsdor told anybody anything.
Okay. All right. I will go find them.
I'll go with you.
Okay, hold on one moment.
Silly door.
Are you looking at the PDF one?
Oh, did it change from what's in? I was looking at what was in the program.
Oh.
So I might be.
Are you looking at Shep or yourself, or what are you looking specifically?
I was looking at what Shep had on him.
Okay, that possibly could be different. Because I just copied and pasted a thing.
Gotcha. Well, I mean,
before
he's my shield, so that's what I was gonna use.
Oh.
So in the PDF, it's on page 131.
All right, it looks like it's the same.
No.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. The difference is the one in the program says that you can do extra.
Well, and the amount.
What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing, you big kitty?
Oh, that change. Well, yeah, I don't know what that means for him. Oh, I see it. Never mind. Okay, you're right. Never mind.
So.
Yeah, that's completely different than what's written on him, so I'd have to change that stuff out.
Yeah.
That's fine. Look in the book instead of on what I got in there.
So what would that be?
Well, I won't go that. It's not what I was expecting it to be, so I won't be having Shep do anything yet. I'll wait for support. Instead of saying attack.
Okay, so people can.
Yeah. I wait until people catch up as we're looking around in this room at frozen people.
Frozen people. Okay.
Lehman, I'll probably head out and try and stay somewhat close to Timley since she's one of the few people that can. He's one of the few.
Timley left a while ago.
I keep saying that Timbley and Old Man Nicholas left quite a while. So anybody who was.
Right, but there's other people that are heading out that way.
Yeah, so just follow them. To the person who asked me the question, not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Interesting answer.
Certain things are more important than other things.
Yes. I wonder what the question was.
So I'll say in Vale, if Gonsdor told you it's our only way home, and they have nothing to go back to.
You decided that a person should give up their wings for nothing? Let's say, don't
I
have
don't
anything
see
else?
that you're down
You're not
here,
there.
buddy.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You're welcome.
Yeah.
I said it in Vale to the people that are in the room, and then I will attempt to do. I will cast Fleet Feet.
Okay.
On Timley, so he gets away.
Yep, that's exactly it. So let me roll a d6. Ooh, wow. So Shep, Bodil, Cassius, and Decimus, you all can turn on Fleetfoot.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So is I'll ask this. For the people who know what's going on in this room, which would be everybody except Colemane, is anybody going to try to stop what is being proposed?
Normally I charge for it, but getting home is kind of important, so.
Wait, where do they go?
I don't
Somebody's
know.
coming out here.
For Sir Emery, I think it might be a perception roll at this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to figure out where it is. Oh, he's way down there. Okay.
I have to get water so I can take some medication. I'll be right back.
No, I'm just asking that because there's no reason to get into a combative rounds
Right.
for that action. And then the second question is, do you just take those or do you end him as well?
It would be cruel to leave a creature like
Do I
that
think
without
he
wings.
would heal? Do I think they would heal back if I healed them?
Well, they're not going to regenerate unless a restoration spell's cast, but
Gotcha. So I could heal him, but I couldn't give him his wings back if we took them.
right.
I say I don't mind healing him, but I don't disagree with Cassius that it might be a crueler fate. And the other thing is when we do this,
I'm just saying, you cast a spell.
yeah,
Everybody is looking at Timbley with strange things in their eyes. So I need a definite, quick action. Otherwise, basically I don't want to spend the next 50 minutes in a fight if it doesn't need to be. But if something doesn't happen soon, then they'll at least be trying to run away.
right.
All right.
No, as soon as I cast a spell, Shep is going to engage.
Okay.
Yeah, both of
Ditto.
you will also grab Timbley or attack Timbley.
So yeah,
And,
we have
and at
no
the signs of struggle, I think Sir Emery will probably try to come check out what's going on because
It's going to be
he
pretty
probably
quiet.
has a deep suspicion about what's happening. He just talked about things and then he got distracted by something else.
Right.
Well, you have
So
deep-
what I need to know is, are the wings taken or is he slain?
He's dead.
Okay.
Just it'd be cruel to leave him without to leave him alive without those.
So Colemane, everybody attacks Timbley and rips his wings off.
If possible,
Boy.
I'd like to strike first and just finish him off neatly, quietly, and quickly.
Well, no,
So
there's no reason to go in combat because Timbley has
Yep,
3 hit
I know.
points.
Yes. Yeah, just
Who there? What have you done?
We did what needed to be done, Sir Emery. We have to get home.
Really? Have you exhausted all other options?
Yes.
Yes.
What evil is this?
No, wait.
To,
Did
to
no, did,
attack to attack one of your own party.
You mean the little guy who
Well,
kind of joined up with
only
us?
Chris can understand.
yeah, only Decimus
Right.
can understand that at this point.
Yeah.
well, I can tell he's just saying blah 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 blah.
Colmaine, all I can tell you is he did it for the greater good. Or she.
He.
Did Timley not explain that he had a brother here? Could
That
we not
was
find the remains of this slain brother?
hundreds of years ago.
There are so many things frozen in ice from hundreds of years ago.
Like it's a little late now. We're
Yes, it is much too late.
and Sir Emery, had you had a concern about this, you could have expressed it a bit sooner had you been not distracted. So, no.
I waited to see what the group would say. People came in. I said that then this is our only way home, and then we did what was done. I figured that I brought Timley away so you could discuss this matter.
Does not sit well with me.
I figured everybody's arrival was the consensus.
Yep. Mostly consensus.
I see that now.
I'm fairly sure Sir Emery would not have agreed. So he was not informed until afterward.
No.
I think he was informed.
Yeah.
You said fairy wings were an answer, but you never said anything about cutting off our friends.
Timley was your friend?
I understand. I mean, I saw you try to protect the orcs at the dwarven temple that were attacking us. I understand how you feel, but we have to go back and make sure that Winterhaven is safe.
Fallcrest.
Or Fallcrest is safe.
So, do you take the wings or the whole body back to Gonsdor?
I mean, we can lay the body to rest after we take the materials that are needed.
Yes.
But yeah, I'll carry the whole body back to Gonsdor.
No, I'll carry it. You
Okay.
have enough time, a hard enough time getting around.
Thanks.
Plus, we should probably put her on the fire when we're finished. Tim? I'm
Yeah.
confused. What is a Timbley?
It is I don't know. We did not.
It's a he.
We didn't discuss pronouns when we were.
Okay.
Yep.
So Gonsdor, they bring you back a spriteling body.
And we also have people get the stuff we're going to take.
Yeah, who's carrying all the
No.
loot?
Because I can't carry much of that. That's a lot of weight.
Well,
That
maybe
is-
I'll let you carry the Spriteling back then.
Okay, I'll take the Spriteling back so that he can prepare.
Things.
Yeah, it's like
113 pounds.
yeah.
I think I can handle it.
So we take the Spriteling. I take the Spriteling down, and we'll
Is
have
it in anything?
it was in boxes, wasn't
It was in like chests and stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I can carry a chest.
Does Sir Emery let people leave the room? I'm just checking.
Yeah, we can go back.
Because
Yep,
my
let's go back.
scrawny little body wasn't gonna push you out of the way.
So you go back. Gonsdor, Do you
Yes.
do what needs to be done?
We find
Yes.
we find out it was
I s-
like Rocket. He didn't actually need the wings, and that guy's eye.
Alright.
Yeah.
He was just
I always wanted wings for my collection.
he was
No.
still just pissed off because he attacked you.
Yeah, you're like, didn't need that.
Is this Timbley?
It looks like him.
Yeah, it looks like him.
Oh, I'm trying to find.
Or little Timbley? But this will get us back to Fallcrest.
And you do know that Spritlings have 4 wings, 2 upper and 2 lower, and all you need to do is burn a pair.
Okay.
You have
So
an extra set.
Yep, we got 2 tickets.
So
Okay.
you let's see. Everybody then would gather within that circle, and
Jay, are you flying 18 feet?
oh, he was. You're not any longer.
How do I get rid of that?
Select your token, and then there's a little up thing.
So I guess we can stand on top of each other.
Hold on one moment. Yeah, put all yourselves within the teleportation. Squish together.
Oh, it's over here.
Jay, you might want to move down. You're gonna be between a rock and a hard place.
What's up?
I was just letting Jay know when he was in the middle of it. We had all our biggest characters left to go into the circle.
Yeah.
AFK a second.
Okay, make sure you're standing in the circle.
Keep your arms and legs inside of the circle at all times. Okay. Where are you taking them, or hoping to take them?
To Fallcrest.
Okay.
Chris, did you find the room?
So give me a percentile.
There we go. I'm back.
Okay.
I saw you go past the door a couple times, so I wasn't sure if you made
Well, I
it.
couldn't get the thing to. I could zoom out, but I couldn't zoom in and be at the right place. So I had to go out and come back in.
Oh, you made it exactly.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Yeah, that was. It's on page 138 of the PDF.
Oh boy.
And
Let's see how close we got.
Otherwise, you'd be rolling another one to figure out how bad you messed up.
Where did we go?
You, what do I want to say? Well, with all the lights in there, it's hard to see the pulse, but,
Jeez.
Gonsdor, like, he as the what do I want to say, as the light in the circle pulses in and out, he waits to a certain point when it's doing this ritual, chanting these words, and the pulse goes into the center of the circle, and he says like the last words, burns the pair of fairy wings, and the pulse goes outward, enveloping everybody, and you feel a weird sensation of being weightless, and then you appear inside of a different building that is a wizard's tower in
Um,
Fallcrest.
Okay.
No, we just invaded. All right.
Also, I did forget to say, Gonzdor, from your study of that specific teleportation circle, it is a one-way. It is only out, not in.
Okay.
Oh.
Whatever part that might have made it go both ways was at some point probably scratched out, and you don't know enough about circles to
know that.
to figure out what is missing there. So the next adventure, we will start back in Fallcrest. There'll be a little time that will go on, basically, that allows the characters to split up money. You can do leaving the Wizard's Tower. The it is currently uninhabited, it seems. Let's if I activate, will everybody go here?
Hopefully. Woohoo.
Okay, so everybody should be on Fallcrest, correct?
Yes.
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 So if you look where it says 22, like right here,
Yeah.
that is the Wizard's Tower. So that's
Okay.
where you appear. Like I said, how I'll figure out what the new date is before the next session. But you can split up your loot, and then if you want to purchase anything, it's just normal book prices. As you leave the Wizard's Tower, you notice that the early winter has already melted. Mostly, it's kind of like what we've been having here every week for like 4 weeks up until the beginning of this month, where you would have, a foot of snow and then 70-degree weather the next day.
Yeah.
So there's still, like, where the snow had been shoveled and plowed to the sides, you still see some, things of snow and the ground's wet and stuff like that, but it does seem to be a strange, almost spring-like weather in the middle of the summer. You can, if you anything you want to buy will just be normal book prices. From saving the city and such, there is not people are not going to charge higher prices and stuff, but things are still rare. So being book prices are actually really good, just because it is it's not like for everybody else, it's probably double book prices. People are basically not making a profit. I want to say that is probably everything. I do want to show you what I am working on now. Like I said, starting next time, we were going into the campaign setting style play. So there will be various choices to go. You can talk about it and talk to each other, figure out where to go. otherwise you'll figure out at the next session, and then I come up with something less planned. But let me activate this.
Okay, so you had mentioned Winter Haven, so I thought we had to get back to Winter Haven before you're going to start that.
No, I meant Fallcrest. So this here will be another tab, like a map tab that you can look. This is the side of the Blue Moon Ale House. Will have various things.
Is it just black?
I
right
see
now?
black. Yeah.
I got a little message that says I don't have a token on this map.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. I was like, why do I have all these tokens that don't make sense? So I didn't put tokens. I'll have to change the map a little bit, but
Well,
try
I'm
it.
here and it's still all black, guys.
Yeah, same.
Oh, bear.
Let me. I might need to do some lighting adjustment.
Well, I don't seem to be able to select my token.
Oh, hey. Oh. Reward and a bunch of stuff written on it, which my eyes are not good enough to read.
You can zoom in.
Yeah, you zoom in and it's there's a few male elves.
So
Oh,
does anybody not see the thing?
no, I can see it
I
now.
do not.
You don't see anything at all.
I see my token,
Uh huh.
but that's it. I see the other like life bars and where it says R, the combat stances. There we go.
So does everybody see it now?
Yep.
Okay. So I will basically use this as kind of a bulletin board or some type of thing where there will be different things that you can do. And you guys, if you want to try, to gather people to do one of your goals, you can tell me and I can put one of those up as well for you. But I will have little, things like this. So there will be more. I just did one today and then to figure out how I was going to work it. So you should be able to cycle through the three, the Fallcrest, the Nentir Vale one, and this one to look at all of those by yourself. You don't need me, or you shouldn't need me to change where you are.
I can't zoom in close enough to read this. I can get the races basically just because I know what the races are.
Yeah, and it is not very good handwriting. So.
Yeah. Wow.
That one I actually made a little difficult to read on purpose.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I figured that this will be a good way that I usually keep Foundry up all the time, and it'll basically, if people want to get together, talk about it, or if they just want to show up with a character, whatever character you decide to play, and then, choose one on that day, that's fine as well. So depending on how much advance notice I have, it can be more theater of the mind or more, maps, combat maps, depending. But hopefully this will be a fun experience. And again, Jenny, thank you for playing.
Yeah.
And
Abiel stretches and yawns really big and then scratches her butt and drops all of her loot and wanders off into the forest, smacking her lips.
Well, I will just say this: if you want a split of the loot, your character can use that to train up to a certain point in case you life becomes less stressful and you join again, so you're not just out completely.
All right, that sounds good. We'll keep the door open.
So, thanks everybody. Hopefully that was and it's so weird because I'll, as a out of character type thing, just because of how how strange coincidence happened. So this is based off of a 4th edition D&D adventure that came in the tail end of 4th edition. They tried to change the rules to make it more 3.5-ish to try to get people back, and it didn't work. And it basically pissed off 4th edition lovers and didn't bring 3rd edition lovers back. But I like the adventure, and it had this teleportation circle there. And so I was looking at Palladium teleportation circles, and they do need, it's not something I invented, they need fairy wings. And then when Francis died and Peter was talking about a new character, he's like, I think I'll be a spriteling, and I just died laughing because I knew. So I'm like, okay, and I didn't know exactly how it would end, but I was like, there is a chance of this character not making it, and if so, then I'll let Peter make a new character to play because the other one might be sacrificed.
Yeah.
But
Sorry,
it's just really weird. It's like how the 4th edition put something in there. Palladium put something, has specific things for this teleportation circle, and Peter was like, "I'm going to play a spriteling."
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. When I first heard that we needed fairy wings for that, my first response was, "You want I should whack him?"
Yeah.
So, no.
Okay.
That was so bad.
Yeah.
So thanks everybody.
Thanks, Lehman.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Bye, Jenny.
Bye.